anything. I want to share this with you guys. So me and Emilio were in here for like an hour after the pod ended the other night, and we were just going through tweaking the draft board, throwing ideas back and forth. And I said, you know what? I wonder what the comp is in terms of a former Packer player for James Pearce Jr. Like, people, hey, he's too loud, he's too this, he's too that, right? So I went into the old AI system and typed it in, and look at who we got, boys. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but we got Mr. Clay Matthews as the first comp. Says Packers edge rusher thresholds under Brian Gutekunst favor bigger bodies, 260 plus pounds, but historically they've had leaner, speedier guys, especially in earlier eras under coaches Mike Holmgren, who mixed profiles. Let's check some notables with available data. And the number one on the list was Clay Matthews, the third, 6'3", 255 pounds. I'm sure glad people weren't saying he was too light, arm length, 32 and a quarter inch. Obviously, that's not like out of this park. 40-yard dash, 4.67. 4.67. Clay, you guys remember how fast he was on the football?
Oh, yeah.
So we get all caught up in, is the guy a 4.5? Is he a 4.4? 4.6 is plenty fast enough. Well, it just so happens that James Pearce Jr. ran a 4.440, right? Vertical jump, 35.5 inches. Broad jump, 10'1". RAS of 9.03. If you watched him play football, you would think it was a 10, Matthews was a 3-4 outside linebacker in Dom Capers' scheme, known for speed and bend, 52.5 sacks. He's 2 inches shorter and 10 pounds heavier than Pearce, with a slower 40, but better vertical. Arm length is close. So there you go. The people that think 7 pounds or 8 pounds or whatever it may be to crack that 250 mark is just too darn small. I laugh at them. They'll be the same ones complaining this fall when we don't have enough sacks, when we don't have enough pressures. You know what I'm saying? So what do you guys think about that? It did. I'm not going to lie. It caught me off guard.
I mean, it's a friendly reminder just how big of a freak Clay really was. I mean, let's not forget he played inside a little bit too when he was asked, had some versatility. And I do think it's interesting, though, that's the first comp that came out is to Clay Matthews. It makes me feel pretty good about James Pearce Jr. here in the draft.
Definitely. Yeah, I agree. I think we get too hung up on, we did it with the this guy's too old. Goody doesn't draft guys that are too old. We do it with, we don't draft this position in this round. And we do it with a lot of different things and a lot of different metrics. At the end of the day, if the guy can play football and if he can fit in and make our team better, I think that it's a good chance that Goody's got an eye on him.
Yeah, definitely. And that's the other thing is there's some people that believe that it was just a smokescreen. It's just a smokescreen. Oh, okay, got it. We literally ended up with 11 of the top 30 last year on our roster. And we only drafted one player. Somebody had pointed this out on Twitter. We only drafted one player that we didn't have a top 30 visit, and that was Marshawn Lloyd. So pretty impressive. So the top 30 visits matter. If there were smoke screens, why in the heck did we end up with that many of them? That it takes a lot for that to just fall in place on your board. You know what I mean, on draft night. So again, I thought that was interesting that Clay Matthews was the comp there for James Pearce Jr. Now, a couple other things.